Previously on Sam and Max.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
Max has been elected President of the United States.
I will make you all my hypnotic slaves.
Max, that robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him. Abe Lincoln must die.
Yeah.
I think the war room door is only openable in time of war.
Stupid old piece.
We have to start war to open the door. Okay, we gotta go down to Sybil's. Oh, love is for suckers. Abe Lincoln must die. That's the title of the episode. She's heartbroken. Oh, I thought she'd be crying. I thought we were gonna, like, walk in on her crying or something. Hey there.
Hiya, Sybil. How are things in the world of computer-generated romance?
Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. Can you believe that guy? Never mentioning that he was married? Men are such self-centered jerks.
Preach it, girlfriend!
So you changed careers again?
Yeah, now I'm running a dating service.
Come again?
What?
A carbon dating service. I bought this astoundingly useful machine that tells me how old things are.
I usually just cut them in half and count the rings.
There's a reason you're not invited to birthday parties anymore.
I wanted a fresh start and a new career to get my mind off that fiasco with Honest Abe. This wasn't my first choice, but I got a good deal on the carbon dating equipment online, and I couldn't afford to change my sign.
You're having financial problems?
You're having financial problems?
I'm afraid so. After my public humiliation with Lincoln, all the applicants for my dating service demanded their money back. Not to mention all the money tied up in pending litigation with the clients who watched Max's dating video.
I stated very clearly up front that viewer discretion was advised.
Believe me, I would love to just close up shop for a while and take a vacation. Forget about Honest Abe and all the lawsuits.
It was a wardrobe malfunction!
But unless I get a major windfall, I have to hope the carbon dating business takes off.
Who needs a carbon dating service?
Who could possibly need a freelance carbon dating service?
Plenty of people. Freelance archaeologists, independent historians, rogue paleobotanists.
It's also naughty fun for your next bachelorette party.
And now that Antiques Thunderdome is getting so popular, business is bound to pick up.
Antiques Thunderdome? The show where common everyday people bring random junk from around the house to a giant steel cage match and engage in a no-holds-barred appraisal to the death?
That's the one. Now everybody's convinced they have some priceless treasure in their attic, and their home will be declared a historic monument.
How does it work?
How does carbon dating work?
I don't know. Something about carbon-14 and half-lives and radiation.
I'm impressed with your detailed scientific knowledge. Very professional.
That's the beauty of it. I don't really need to know anything. I just aim my little machine at something and it tells me how old it is. Allow me to demonstrate. This tiki is, oh my gosh, it's 2,000 years old! This is fantastic!
Old is good?
Absolutely! I can have my office put on the National Register of Historic Places. I might even get a grant. I'd be rich!
Could we borrow that?
Can we borrow your carbon dating machine?
No way! That machine is still my only chance to take care of my money problems. Unless I get a grant, since I'm now on the National Register of Historic Places. There's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Yeah, alright. Bye.
See you around, Sybil.
Alright. To the White House! The national budget. Sybil Pandemic. And there you have it. That's how money works.
Sybil left the door unlocked. She's probably living it up on some tropical island on the taxpayer's dime.
I bet she's getting abducted in some sleazy nightclub, forced to do unspeakable things for a power-mad despot before narrowly escaping his volcano-top lair with only one of her kidneys left.
Don't be such a pessimist,
Jesus
Max.
Christ.
Sorry, Sam. It's just no fair. We're stuck here working, and she gets to have all the fun.
It's kind of dark.
It's Sybil's carbon dating machine.
I'll take that.
She probably got kidnapped and thrown into a volcano.
Max, don't be ridiculous. Yeah, then we go to Basco. Basco's Inconvenience.
Oh, Mr. President, please, do not execute me.
Let's just have a refresher.
Hey, Bosco.
Yeah?
We want to buy something.
Yeah. Is evil the necessary private enterprise?
We'll take that truth serum.
Is yours for only 100 million American dollars.
I seem to have left my $100 million in my other suit. We'll be back. Nothing for us right now. When's the last time you cleaned out the weenie rotisserie?
Needs no cleaning. Adds vintage flavor to tasty Franks.
Tell us about that missile defense system.
Tell us about that missile defense system again.
I'm working on modifying BTADS Part 2. Once I get funded for it, it'll be able to shoot down any ICBMs targeted at the store.
Das Vidanya, Comrade Boskovorsky.
We'll catch you on flip side, comrades dog and rabbits.
So these are some old weenies.
Wow, Bosco, by my readings, these weenies date from the early Cretaceous period.
It's a special bargain for you. Still tasty. A handful today only.
You don't understand. Your store is now a national historic place. These weenies are valuable artifacts.
Really? I mean, of course. And preserving heritage of my people. Just how valuable are we talking about here?
We'll get back to you on that.
Lottery tickets.
$1 lottery tickets, $2.
I'm feeling lucky already.
The lottery tickets to win $1. The DeSoto has the
Where are we going, Sam?
presidential seal on it.
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Bosco's Inconvenience Store.
Hello, Comrade Bosco.
Hail to the chief. I don't know how you guys did it, but I just got a huge check from the government.
You earned it, Bosco. It's not easy to perfectly preserve weenies that predate the discovery of fire.
Not to mention the teeming microcosm growing in the bathroom. We're considering making it a national wildlife preserve.
Now I can finally finish my satellite defense system.
So we can have the truth serum?
Sure. Let me dig it up from the labs.
This is a bottle of vodka.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me.
Bosco Tech vodka.
Get a couple of shots of that in somebody, and they'll tell you all their secrets.
Thanks, Bosco.
I think we know just the character. A character known for drinking. We're speedrunning the ending. Just kidding, just kidding. What if we give it to Specs?
Care for a drink?
Thanks, but I'm not thirsty.
Okay. Peepers, how about you?
Care for a drink?
No thanks. I'm on an all-carb diet. No liquids.
Care for a drink?
It's soda, right? You brought more soda.
Sure, why not?
Check this out.
Wow! That's got more kick than the other ones. Thanks, Sam and Max. You guys are my best friends.
Immediately
Now can we
drunk.
get back to the deliberation?
What's the point? You still think Peeper's idea is stupid.
Stupid? You never told me you thought my idea was stupid.
He said your idea of adding Herbert Hoover hugging the 4 other presidents was the stupidest thing he'd ever heard.
The tilting camera.
It is. Hoover wasn't even a president, which means he certainly wasn't the most loving of all the presidents. Well, at least I didn't suggest putting a parking garage in George Washington's forehead, like some four-eyed freaks I know. You big... Of course you realize this means war!
Cut the cameras.
War!
War!
Alright, cut the webcam. I'm out of here.
What wondrous thing is this the DEFCON klaxon's ring? A flashing light above the door. There's just one thing it could mean. War. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. Good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. What is it good for? What is it good for? It strengthens the economy. It shows the world that we've got stones and carriers with fighters wrong. Colonial war. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. It's good for me. It's the cat's meow. Here we go. War. Oh, what is it good for? It's good for you. It's good for me.
Wackadoo.
Oh, war. Oh, what is it good for? Oh, it strengthens the economy. Oh, lengthy battles and incumbents dream. Because you can't change horses in midstream. For bombs and guns and so much more. We celebrate the joys of war, war, war. For bombs and guns, and so much more. We celebrate the joys of war.
Well,
Let's not do that again.
How was that, folks? The war room is officially open. Alright. Dakota situation.
the Civil War in the Dakotas seems to be escalating, Max.
Let them thin out the overpopulation of moose and strip malls for a few weeks, and then we'll step in.
It looks like Bismarck has fallen to the West Dakotan militia.
Oh no! That will wipe out the country's crucial snow and slush reserves!
Your compassion for your people is heartwarming, Mr. President.
The snacks table.
Hey, there's gourmet coffee, in case the idea of war makes you insufficiently jittery.
I'm plenty juiced just being in here. Let's blow stuff up!
Monitor, monitor, monitor.
Look, Max, in the White House garden pond. It's Jimmy Two Teeth.
We often allow lobbyists to use the pool, Sam.
Jimmy's a lobbyist now? What's he lobbying for? Cheese interests?
Affordable health care for the aged and underprivileged, Sam. He's a lot more multifaceted than you give him credit for.
These must be for the Joint Chiefs and other quasi-important hoo-has.
Nice screensaver.
Got a war manual.
What to do in time of war. Select target, press fire. That's all it says. Looks like a remote homing beacon in the frigid Antarctic.
So peaceful. So serene.
Want to blow it up?
You have to ask?
Let's see what the targets are.
The homing beacon to the Kremlin doesn't seem to be working. It was probably turned off in the spirit of Glasnost.
More likely those lazy commie bastards forgot to change the batteries.
Lazy former commie bastards, Max. It's the distant, peaceful world of Krypton.
They mock us with their utopian society of crystal cities and absentee parents. They must be exterminated!
Well, what do you know? Bosco was right. The government really has been
Wow.
targeting his store for destruction.
Won't he be glad when we tell him?
What do you say we keep this to ourselves, Max?
You're right. We don't want to ruin the surprise.
Okay. I'm curious what happens if we fire Krypton.
This'll teach him to put me in the Phantom Zone. You will bow down before me.
Well, that did nothing.
Aw.
Better pull up a chair, little buddy.
Estimated. Wow. That's funny. Okay, what about Antarctica?
Dinner special tonight? Penguin flambe.
Who would have suspected the Washington Monument is really a self-replenishing supply of intercontinental ballistic missiles?
It's good to see it used for something more useful than corny innuendo for once.
For once, yeah.
I wonder if this will have a significant impact on our delicate ecosystem.
Absolutely. My ego is bigger already.
Get. Ecosystem.
Attention, Bosco shoppers. Clean up in aisle everything.
Well.
Would you look at that? Bosco's satellite defense system actually works.
Well played, Bosco. You're safe. But for how long?
That's crazy. We need to somehow be able to launch a missile at Abraham Lincoln. The Abe Lincoln statue.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
I want to see if Bosco has any, like, tracking devices that you could put on the Lincoln. Okay, there is something at Bosco's that's making the missiles try to attack it.
A few moments later.
Look, stuck to the camera. That must be the homing beacon
Yes!
for the
There
intercontinental
we go.
ballistic missiles aimed at Bosco's store.
What was that?
No, they hid that.
He said, that must be the best price on baby wipes I've ever seen.
Surprised I found it.
Where are we going, Sam?
Let's chase down Lincoln.
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Yes!
After that rampaging Lincoln.
Well, he wasn't hard to find.
Just had to follow the trail of broken campaign promises.
That's pretty profound for a high-speed car chase, Max.
I like to think I transcend genre conventions, Sam.
Oh, hell yeah. Megaphone.
We have you surrounded, Abe. Pull over and let's discuss it.
Lincoln smash!
He's a testy little emancipator, isn't he?
Let's shoot him.
The bullets have no effect!
He's made of marble, Max, and fueled by rage. My gun just isn't big enough to stop him.
Okay, I guess I can't get the guy on his I can't get the guy on his shoulder. The beacon.
Nice toss, Max. We'd better act fast before he manages to knock off the beacon.
Or choose his own back off to escape. Where are we going, Sam?
To the White House.
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
It'll be nice to finally put a close to this episode. I found out they're gonna remaster the second season of this game, the Beyond Space and Time, and I'm excited for that one.
Looks like the targeting beacon is still stuck on Lincoln.
This is a pretty impressive temper tantrum, Sam. At this rate, he'll have enslaved all of D.C. and most of Baltimore by tomorrow morning.
Egads, you're right, Max. Still, I think we should stop him.
We haven't got anything better to do.
Fire.
Mr. President?
Don't mind if I do.
Quick, let's go.
Shouldn't we revel a little?
We don't want to miss this.
This is gonna be big.
You will all do my bidding. I am the most powerful presidential monument ever created!
Well... Sick.
Whee! That was better than feeding laxatives to pigeons on parade days.
We broke 2 presidents in one afternoon.
A personal best.
Well, it looks like the country is saved, at least from mass hypnosis. What do you want to do now?
Let's abuse my powers as leader of the free world to squeeze the middle class until they're burning their own shoes for heat.
Sounds fun, but I was thinking we could treat ourselves to some chocolate-frosted gut bombs and then have a little target practice down at the Smithsonian.
Sam, you're my best friend.
Agent Chuckles, report. Query status. Lincoln Gambit, 4-7. Query not acknowledged and acceptable timeout parameters. Error. Error.
What's that?
Error. Error. Error.
What is G? The mystery continues. Well, thanks for watching. This was probably like a 20-minute episode, but I finished the episode. There's still 2 more after this. See you in the next one.